finished at our club fun show now. We're just in the woods for a walk. It's one of those days in winter where it's really sunny, so there are loads of people around, but I think we've walked far enough now that we'll see less people. We didn't get any clear rounds or any placings or anything like that. I have walked away with some more advice on how to stop Callie wanting to socialise at the start of her runs, so I'm now going to start focusing on feeding her while queuing and getting her to do tricks and stuff, so hopefully she's more focused on me rather than other dogs, other people, the scribe, the judge, etc. Woody did really well considering it was his first show, and he's only had one group class, as you saw last week. He's just going to do shows just for fun, probably just club shows like the one he tried today, so we'll just work towards that at his pace and shows really. But I figured that while he was there in the truck he may as well have a go as well. He did poo twice in the ring, which is really annoying, but you know, we'll get there. But yeah, so now we're just walking in the woods and then we'll head home. I am just getting some peanut butter toys ready for Callie and Woody because Henry has got his annual vet checkup and vaccination appointment today at the vet, so I'm gonna take him to that and the others can just enjoy some peanut butter while they wait for us to get back. I am very aware that I'm going to be told that Henry is overweight. We always have this problem in the winter. As Henry's getting older now, he doesn't really want to go out in the cold, nor in the morning, which is totally fine. And he doesn't run around as much. I don't think it's arthritis, although it's hard to tell because where he's been blind all his life, he's got a funny gait because he can't see. So he like hops around a bit, and that's completely to do with his blindness. He's always done that. But my friend, who is a vet nurse, has suggested that maybe I start taking Henry on little walks in the evening or every other evening, just like around the neighbourhood, like very chilled. Yesterday we had a rest day because we all needed it for different reasons. I could tell by our walk in the woods. All the dogs are doing very like independent things. No one was really engaging with each other, which is totally fine. And then yesterday, none of them wanted to leave the sofa, which is all right. And of course, there's nothing wrong with having a rest day every so often. It's just trying to make sure everyone is healthy and living their best lives, basically. So yeah, we are nearly done with this peanut butter. Callie is actually underweight at the moment. Not massively, but she needs more treats and snacks like this just to get a little bit of fat around her ribs again. Honestly, it's such a nightmare in winter because I've got two dogs that like continue sprinting around like it's nobody's business, so lose weight because it's cold and they're burning calories quicker. And then we got Henry, who, bless him, just isn't a huge fan of the winter, so then piles on the pounds. But hopefully I'll get a body score, like an actual number today, from the vet, and then we can take it from there. Because another option is to change his food, but as my friend says, probably easier to just take him for a little walk every now and then. And that'd be nice because then he's got a little solo activity, like the dogs have one-on-one time with me at their agility classes. So, you know, it's not unachievable, and I'm sure he'll enjoy it. Another thing is today I want to do some weaves with Callie because we really need to crack 12 weaves. We can do 6, I mean inconsistently in the competition ring, but like, okay, fine. But we can't do 12, and now the winter shows are gonna like gradually come to an end. I want to be able to know that she can do 12, even if it's like I set her up straight and ready to go kind of thing. Like the entries we can work on, that's fine. But at the moment I'm relying on there being 6 weaves in the course, which I just know won't be the case when like we come to spring. And like even in the winter shows, I'm never completely sure if there'll be 6 or 12 weaves. And if there are 12, I have to withdraw her because I just know that we can't do them. So I don't want to set her up to fail. So we'll probably set those up in the garden later today to do some weaves, because I got my second set of 6 back from my friend who borrowed them over the autumn period. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. Oh, and I also need to do work, obviously. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, 12 and a half.
Oh, well done, Henry.
Oh my goodness, sorry. He really loves the vets.
Oh, he's lovely. Hello, sweetheart. He does very well with fishing, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Always. And what, 12 and a half he went today. Oh, perfect. That's a little bit.
Wanna go for a walk? Should we go for a little walk? Come on. Good boy. Good boy, go on then. We have just come to a little woodland that's near the vets. We had a new vet today, and she's never seen Hen. The hen's blind, and I mean like nearly completely blind, but you can't tell by the way he acts really. Where has he gone? There he is. So he's completely blind, and obviously on his vet record it says that, but he doesn't act like a blind dog, do you? Fun fact, if you didn't know, no one actually picked up on the fact that he was blind until I fostered him when he was 4 years old. So he lived a good, about just under half of his life. Oh, I'm a bit lost. Let's go back this way, Hen. He lived a good half of his life without anyone realising he was blind. But he's like very blind due to detached retinas, and you might see in photos sometimes or video clips where he is looking at you but his eyes are going in different directions, so like there's no doubt he's blind. But yeah, so this vet was like asking loads of questions about how he copes and stuff. Anyway, he absolutely loves the vets. Best, to be honest, one of the highlights of his year probably, his annual injections, aren't they? You just love them. So yeah, all's good. He's actually lost weight since March, which I wasn't anticipating. I thought I was going to get told off again for having him be a bit overweight, but weaves. Yeah, good girl. Weaves. Yes, good girl. Good girl. Weaves. Nearly. Nearly. Weaves. Yes, good girl. Weaves. Yeah, good girl. Good job. Another day. Another me rapidly trying to put on my shoes and socks because we're running late and we need to get to our agility workshop, which is all about contacts today. So Callie should be able to practice some running dog walk. Oh my goodness, I need my inhaler as well now. Oh. Yeah, so she should be doing her running dog walk, and also some foundations for A-frame and seesaw today, as well as weaves, because there are channel weaves at this field. So we should be able to practice all of them being straight and then 11 being popped out, which is what we need, but I can't do regularly because I don't have channel weaves. I have the weaves in the garden that you saw, but they're not actually competition regs. The gap is slightly smaller, so she could do those ones, but she really needs to be able to do the ones that she'll actually have to do in a competition.